Hey, Ellen.
What now, Chris?
Hey, Ellen.
Hey,
it's
Chris.
day 6 of the California Spring Trials. By the way,
Day 6 of 6.
We're
Ellen.
and I'm Chris. We haven't forgotten yet. Ellen and Chris, the bobbleheads covering the 2018 California Spring Trials from
Yes.
Pacific Plug and Liner, where they have combined 2 of my favorite things: gardening,
Plants and
music, rock and roll, specifically drums and guitar. I play the drums. And what is the theme here, Ellen?
welcome to the jungle.
It is a perennial palooza.
80s rock bands.
Because they do focus on perennials nowadays. They've got April Herring does an amazing job of crazy, wild decor ideas. So all of their varieties are promoted with a rock and roll theme. We'll point that out as we go along. Well, let's take a look at some. How about the electric Echinacea, Ellen?
That's very cool.
That's pretty cool.
Love
They're known
the
for
graphics.
Echinacea, and they introduced a soft launch last year of this one.
Butterscotch. Samarina butterscotch.
Biscuit.
Oh, yes.
See, it says biscuit.
Oh, I didn't see that.
But they've got full availability on that one right now. That's a great one for summer and going into fall. So if you're doing a fall mum program, bring in some of those. It's a really cool color, and those big daisies will really attract people. Across the way, it's the highway to Hellebore. That's pretty clever.
Oh, that's right. And they
And
have a new one over here. It's called Glenda's Gloss. Now, they're saying the breeding program is going towards adding some colors into the foliage.
Right, and these are all
not in flower all
part
the
of the
time.
First Kiss series. Best Hellebore breeder in the world, I think. So that's Highway to Hellebore. Van Heuchera. Nothing new in Heucheras, but boy, they carry them all, as you
I like
can
this
tell.
one. Grass Sabbath.
There you go. And just so, if you don't know, Pacific Plug and Liner is a propagator.
Right.
Seed and vegetative. Look at this Echinacea in chains.
Oh, nice.
Over to the right, the House of Lavender, possibly the
Oh,
Rising
this one's
Lavender.
New. This lavender, right?
Oh yes, this one is
Ghostly
new.
Princess.
This is noted
Spanish
for that gray foliage with
Very
this
gray.
pretty little it's Spanish lavender. Pretty little flags up on top there.
I like that one.
And then we've got a couple of other things here. We got iron cordyline. We've got screaming dianthus. They've got, gosh, every dianthus under the sun. And then, lastly, hula and the hula berries.
I like that one.
Yeah, so that's what they're doing here at Pacific Plug and Liner. Also, forgot to mention it up there, they're now growing in grow coons. And
that's right, yeah.
we're going to drop a little picture of the grow coon right over the top of this for you can see it. It's a little net pot, actually made from glue. And
Biodegradable.
Biodegradable. They say it cuts a week off the finish time of their plants, so they're putting all of their vegetative into it, and also now putting all of their seed items into it as well. So just a little news for you there. One of the exhibitors here at Pacific Plug and Liner is Bailey Nurseries, and they've got a beautiful display of their 3 big brands: Easy Elegance Roses, First Editions Shrubbery, but Endless Summer. And Jen Zarg was very excited about this because she's smarter than the rest of us, and she got a sneak peek at this last summer up at their headquarters in Minnesota, but she was sworn to secrecy.
Yes.
Amazing. She kept the secret, but
Which
the
is
secret's
hard for
out.
her.
Here it is. This is the 5th Endless Summer Hydrangea. It's
That's
called
right.
Summer Crush.
Due to be released for retail next year, 2019.
Right, so they're going for a more compact habit in this macrophylla type, but big flowers and a unique color. You're not going to see this color in the landscape. You see this color on florist hydrangeas.
Correct.
Yeah, so that's what it looks. And you can turn it blue if you want with aluminum sulfate, the typical way. Now you know that the history. This is the 5th one.
That's correct.
When did the original come
So
out?
the original came out in 2004. That was followed up by Blushing Bride, which is a white, and that was 2007. And Twist and Shout, which is a lace cap, in 2009. And then Bloom Struck, it's rose pink color, with a red stem, and that's 2014.
So been since 2014. So March of 2018, we get number 5. You know they're working on some more. So that's Endless Summer Hydrangea Summer Crush. The third exhibitor we're going to look at here at the Pacific Plug and Liner Trial is the Southern Living and Sunset Magazine plant collections. These have been around for quite a few years.
Yeah.
They're promoted heavily by those two well-respected magazines, which have a heavy gardening component to them.
Yeah.
What I love about, well, first off, look at the genetics. Great plants
So much
in
good
these
stuff
programs, really diverse. But what's cool is a lot of the plants are in both programs.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
they do well on the West Coast in that climate, and also on the Southeast, two diverse climates. And we're going to look at
lots
two
of
plants
overlap,
today, two new introductions that fit that bill. They're in both the Sunset and the Southern Living programs. The first we're going to look at, it's a plant I'm not familiar with. It's a leucothoe. This is a zone 6 to 10 evergreen shrub. It's called Burning Love. And you look at the photo. What's really noted for here is this beautiful red-tipped foliage.
Is that on the new growth?
It's on the new growth.
Okay.
It stays pretty compact, 2.5 feet tall, something like that. Really bulletproof, easy plant, great in the landscape. And the second one we're going to look at here is a bottle brush called Light Show Red. Now, what's noteworthy about this, it's a dwarf type, and it's got a little bit of a greener foliage than your typical very gray-green bottle brushes. And this was described to me as what you'd call out here in California as a lush, dry plant.
Oh, okay.
So it's really drought tolerant, but it doesn't look like a cactus. And it's a zone 8 to 10 plant.
Ooh.
And look at those beautiful little touchable flowers.
Just like a bottle brush.
You know Zerka's got to get in there. So there's a couple of interesting new introductions from the Sunset and Southern Living plant collections here at Pacific Plug and Liner in Watsonville, California at the 2018 California Leucothoe Trials.
Ooh, say that 3 times fast.
Leucothoe Trial, Leucothoe Trial, Leucothoe.
Oh,
no, never
no.
mind.